Okay, we are live. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Okay, so we have decided to do Habitat for Humanity for our project, and things started here. Okay, so some history on Habitat for Humanity is it was founded by Linda and Millard Fuller, along with farmer and scholar Clarence Jordan in 1976. They started Koinakia Farm, which is near Americus, Georgia. So they have developed the concept of partnership housing. So this allows for work side by side with those they are building homes for, along with building homes for themselves to complete this project, Habitat for Humanity. Okay, and so their mission for Habitat for Humanity is seeking to put God's love into action. Habitat for Humanity is bringing people together to build homes, communities, and hope.
Okay, so the principles for Habitat for Humanity, they strive to demonstrate the love of Christ, and they do this through helping those in need of adequate shelter by building the shelters. And they have a significant focus on the shelters to make them safe and decent. Habitat advocates for affordable housing by selling homes with 0% interest rate mortgages, and the payments actually go back to the Habitat Fund. Habitat promotes dignity and hope by giving new homeowners their new shelters, and so they are grateful and blessed, and it gives hope to those who never thought that they would see it. Habitat gives everyone a new meaning of life, and so it gives it to those who we help, and then those who also are doing the helping. So the people who receive the shelters, and then the people who work together to build the shelters as well. Habitat has supports a sustainable and transformative development, and so they build with fair housing policies and resources, which is really good. Their social issue change is to end world housing poverty, and they've now been helping to end housing poverty worldwide in the US and also in 70 other countries. They have helped over 7 million people at this point, and they're still helping worldwide every day. Habitat's mission, again, is to build homes, community, and hope for those who need it. And our mission is very parallel to Habitat's, and it's to reach out to the community about Habitat for Humanity and to help the community through Habitat by helping build homes, community, and hope, and also by building relationship with others in the community and worldwide that we are working with through Habitat.
Okay, and now to go on about how our project itself went. So we worked alongside with the Habitat construction team, along with different families and other team builders as well in group projects. So it was a very empowering, humbling experience to work just side by side with those families, along with also knowing that other people within the community, other teams, that kind of thing, were also working towards the same goals as we were. It was very just a great overall experience to be able to work with all of these people and to build relationships as well. So going forward, our objectives for the project, again, so understanding more about Habitat for Humanity. So it was one of those things, once you got in there working with the families and the people throughout Habitat with Humanity, they also, along with helping them build houses for their families, They also have a lot of other resources to help them through this process, along with just like financial education, that kind of thing, just to ensure that they will be able to continue living in these homes for their families. Next, we have just like helping to understand in the community, along with healthcare. And this one we didn't touch base on as much because it was more just being there with the families and the other members of Habitat along with our community, and we were working to build towards their safe homes and not necessarily taking care of them in a healthcare aspect. However, but our final one was about just building, going, reaching out, being in the community, and that was very well received as well. So we were there with them, and I worked my first shifts with just families and that with Habitat, which was nice. It was just kind of a smaller group. And one of my last ones was with Nationwide, and they were doing a team building project as well. So we were kind of on the same level there, and it was nice to get to know them within our community, our neighbors, that kind of thing. It was just an overall great experience. Now, what we want to go over with is what we've learned throughout the semester as well. And a lot of the concepts, I believe, that helped with our project is like Greenleaf. So his readings were very close to what we're doing. Therefore, as we were getting out in the community and we were working side by side, it wasn't us taking care of them, that kind of thing. It was just getting to know them, everybody else in our community, as far as working together. And then the commitment of growth of people, that was a big thing because it was helping with moving forward, the next levels, going out, you're working again over and over with those people, and they're growing and building better relationships with everybody else that they encounter throughout the weeks and days that they are working on those different projects. And then it's just the community, building community, which was pretty much our like main point in this whole project, just to get out and actually understand just how it is, everyone who's on the same level as us, that they want to reach out and they want to give the level of help that they can. You do what you can to help with your community, and in turn, you build those relationships as well. Which leaves me to who is my neighbor, and that is big on a lot of the people that we are building those houses for. They are our neighbors. They're wanting the same things as we are: a safe, stable place to raise a family, and to not have to worry about everything else that they may be dealing with throughout their daily lives, but just to support each other.
And then as far as future work for us, working with Habitat for Humanity, we can go beyond with our neighbors, with the people that we were working with to build these shelters and houses, and continuing those relationships that were built, and also to continue to help with the people of the house that we just built by, mowing the lawn, watering plants, walking the dog, or helping out with the kids, just stuff like that. Because it's hard when you first move into a new house and you're settling down in a new community. And so just helping around with our community and building those relationships more is what we can do personally. And then also as Habitat for Humanity can keep expanding to new places and communities, as they have been doing, to experience how people live throughout the world and learn more about neighboring communities and their neighbors. And Habitat, another thing that Habitat could work towards is building grocery stores in food deserts, because a lot of these communities are in food deserts, and so they don't have affordable grocery shopping or stores to support their life. And so if Habitat worked with companies and corporations that built grocery stores, and then they could build the grocery stores in those food deserts to benefit the community. As far as recommendations for people who are thinking about doing Habitat, or for people who want to go into it, first off, really get to know the people you're working with. I mean, that was our main focus on this project. First of all, is to get to know those people. They have interesting lives and stories. They're our neighbors, and so it's really, I mean, at least we found it really important to get to know these people because you just like you learn so much about the people around you. And another important thing is to understand why you're doing this work. It is extremely meaningful for the recipients, and it betters yourself by acknowledging the purpose of your work. Um, and the most important thing really is to just have fun, which is kind of cliche. It's hard work, but the people are fun. And if you have a poor attitude about it, then you really don't get anything out of it. And so you get out of it what you put into it. So just have fun, essentially. All right. I think that's it. Do you have anything to add?
The only thing I would add is that it was it was a wonderful experience, and I would like to do it again, just
Yeah.
on my free time, that kind of thing. It was a great opportunity.
Yeah. And doing the habitat in different areas and communities is really interesting too. So to get all that experience is just excellent. All right. Well, I'll see if I can load this.
Awesome.